Good afternoon. Thank you. My name is Dave Schmittlein, and I'm Dean of MIT's Sloan School of Management. It's wonderful to welcome you to this conference around the theme of the digital economy. It's an important time for us to gather around this subject, both for the United Kingdom and for the world, but also for us at MIT as we launch a new initiative regarding the future of the digital economy. And we have leaders for that initiative at MIT who are here with us this afternoon to both talk about what we've been seeing and learning and doing, but also to listen to you, to hear your voices about the kind of work, the kinds of findings that you think would represent the best of MIT in this area. So I thank you for coming both to learn and also to contribute. We're delighted here this afternoon to have a number of leaders from MIT with us. We have the two directors of this initiative of the digital economy, Andy McAfee and Eric Brynjolfsson. We also have faculty from the school, Marshall Van Alsten, Roberto Rigobon. We have the executive director of the IDE, David Verrill. And I may be forgetting someone, but possibly not. But a very strong lineup of speakers. We also, as I said, are proud to have you. I hope that you would think of MIT as the place that would be the source of the key insights regarding the way that the digital economy is importantly different now and in the years just ahead than the admittedly rapid change of technological process, of information technology over the last 10, 20, 30 years. Certainly MIT has been a leader over that period. But as you'll hear this afternoon, there is something quite different going on now. There is a qualitative change in business opportunity, in opportunity for individuals, in the strengths that one country would have relative to another, and in the way that societies themselves are seeing pressures, but also seeing opportunities for change and challenge for policymakers in those settings. So this afternoon is certainly about business opportunity and personal opportunity, but it's also about the way that the world is going to be required to change in some rather fundamental ways. At MIT Sloan School, we really do think of ourselves as MIT's School of Management. We hope not to be only one of several leading business schools who do provide professional opportunity to MBA students, undergraduate students, and so on. We hope to both stimulate in the rest of MIT the kind of knowledge creation that will have impact on businesses and on economies. And we believe that we've been able to bring some of the best thinking from across the Institute into this initiative on the digital economy as well. So in just a minute, I'm going to introduce Andy and Eric. Before I do that, I'd like to ask a few things from you. It's not about silencing your cell phones, although you could do that as well. First, give us your thoughts. We are here today at a time when we can shape this initiative. We've been engaged with alumni, with leaders, with friends of the school. In other parts of the world, it's important to us to come to London and hear from you. So the first thing I'll ask of you is speak. The second thing that I would like you to do something different in your life as a result of what you hear today, what you experience today. It could be as a result of something that someone says on the stage. It could be as a result of what someone at your table says. This isn't just a nice time. It looks like a lovely lunch, but it isn't just a lovely lunch. It should be a point of some change. Try something different as a result of what you hear today. Engage to learn more about some kind of activity. Make this have action for you as an individual. The third thing I would ask of you is to talk a little bit about MIT Sloan to others. This is especially a request I would ask of our school alumni. You know that our alumni aren't the first with empty brag and boast about your school. We need to give you, as alumni and as friends, reasons to talk about the school, and I hope that we're going to do that this afternoon, to give you something that friends and colleagues of yours would want to know about MIT Sloan. Because bringing business leaders and companies closer to the school is hugely important for all of us, including, of course, for our students who are looking for great visibility with companies like the ones that you represent. Finally, and you know I'm going to ask you for it, philanthropic support, contributions to the school matter a lot. We run a balanced budget as a school. That means every new thing we do, like new initiatives, new conferences like this one, arise because someone cares enough to make it happen. Someone thinks the world needs what we're doing and how we're going about doing it. Giving to your school should be one of the joys of your life. If you're an MIT alumnus here this afternoon, I know you care about MIT. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. Protect and sustain the things that you care about. It should be a great joy for you. And now, it's a delight to introduce Andy McAfee and Eric Brynjolfsson. Andy McAfee is a principal research scientist at MIT Sloan School of Management, formerly a professor at Harvard Business School, and as I said, is co-director of the Initiative on the Digital Economy. Eric Brynjolfsson, director of this Initiative on the Digital Economy, and the Schussel Family Professor of Management at MIT Sloan. Both Andrew and Eric have been so incredibly visible in the media, partly as a result of their recent book, The Second Machine Age, but also because of the history of ideas that they've been responsible for about the ways that IT and the digital economy are changing business opportunity and economies. They were featured just yesterday on the BBC. They've been in all of the major American media and around the world. We're very fortunate to have both of them. And I understand that Eric Brynjolfsson is going to say a few words to set the stage for this afternoon and then introduce our first speaker. So would you please give a warm welcome to Professor Eric Brynjolfsson.